All right, there we go. Hopefully everything's working this time. I'd love to have this on a lot earlier, but all the little defects and problems that you have while you're trying to do stuff. Let's see if I can. Oops, I probably have some sound effects. No, I don't. I don't know. I'm fine. But anyway, I think. Yeah. All right. So everything's really. Okay. It looks like it's still streaming. I don't know. I'm gonna hit this. Let's say go live. Everybody go live. Okay, we're back on. Well, what happened there was I dropped my stuff onto the USB box that connects everything, which is obviously not in a good place because I just unplugged it while I was trying to do this, so everything shut off. But anyway, it all kept streaming for some reason, using 35% of my CPU. Remember, this is just a practice. But I was trying to say on the video, it keeps failing, is that masks. You should wear your masks. It's for protection of you. This is a respirator, Dow Chemical, 97% of all particulates. Not only does it protect you from the COVID, but it also protects you from the flu, from coal, from automobile, everything gone wrong, okay? Basically protects you from the environment that you live in, a polluted world, which we're going to try to stop. That's what this show's about. I'm just a wreck. I spent the last 3 hours trying to get this gear up. It's been working for me perfectly. Everything's been working great. And then tonight I decided to do a live show on the Sunday night because Sunday is my controversial subject night. Oh, look at that. Now my green screen is, oh, Lordy. But anyway. So hopefully by January we'll have these things figured out. But in the meantime, so this mask is great. Again, this mask, the O2, is more socially acceptable. And the O2, of course, makes it down to 2 microns. And so the reason I'm talking about the mask is I want you to preserve yourselves. I don't want you to worry about some other person. I can't stand going out and thinking about all these people breathing on me now. So I have way over protection. See, here's the thing about like government. I'm a liberal. I'm a raging liberal. I think we should do all kinds of wonderful, groovy things for society and move it forward into the future. I could care less about these polluting industries and good jobs. I'd like to talk to you about good jobs and lead. But anyway, so it doesn't make sense to not protect yourself from the environmental pollution, regardless if it's a disease or if it's pollution. You know, and from an environmental point of view, we've always known as environmental people that the government doesn't necessarily tell the truth, but all of this conspiracy stuff is not anything that's helpful whatsoever. What I mean by not telling the truth is they usually sugarcoat everything. Oh, it's fine. My mother would have it. I wouldn't have my children there. I would have my children take it. They always say stuff like that. You shouldn't be worried about this. What about fire trucks? What about gasoline trucks? What about all these other problems? And why are you worried about this? You know, and I always have to get up and say, we're worried about this issue. You know, the other issues we're going to get next week. But we always think that they soft pedal everything. So when you tell me that there's a virus out there and you should wear a mask, I'm thinking they're soft pedaling, because I come from the environmental point of view. I come from being an environmental activist for most of my life. So, there it is. I mean, I'm thinking to myself, I need a respirator. They say I need a piece of paper. I need a respirator. Okay. And that's how I feel about it. Well, look at my camera probably. Let's see if I can fix my camera situation since I turned it off. Oh, widescreen. Boom. There we go. Oh, and then we've got that going on. Oh, and we need to flip it. And it's on the right side. There we go. We need to go like this. And then we need to, there we go, like that. And maybe raise it just a smidgen. There we go. Oh, and then my head's in there. Maybe down just a smidgen more. And then we can lower the chair. Oh, look at there. Look at there. And then smidge it and get rid of that business. Okay. There you go. So anyway, and of course the shirt's not working well for this green screening today. But like I said, this is all just me practicing. Right now, I am broadcasting on all of my Facebook pages, which 2 pages, LaVerne World, and my homepage, and then I'm also on my LaVernes World YouTube channel. So I'm simulcasting this to multiple locations again, and it's actually working this time. My 3rd attempt tonight to try to make this happen. But anyway, getting back to protecting yourself. So anyway, I'm thinking the government isn't really, But and this time, they came out and pretty much were telling us the truth, and everybody else was running around saying a bunch of other nonsense. And we shouldn't wear masks and freedoms and all this other kind of stuff. Man, I have more freedom now that I can wear a mask than before. Before, they're trying to tell people with their headdresses and face coverings to take them off, and you can't wear them in here, and blah, blah, blah. Now you can. Now you're free to wear a face covering. Now you don't have to worry about being considered a criminal. You can just wear a face covering because now we're used to it, So I'm going to continue wearing a face covering. My vaccination I got last spring, and this is what it looks like. It looks just, I wish the green screen wouldn't do that, but whatever. And that's my point, is my vaccination I've been vaccinated 6 months ago. It was called a respirator, preventing disease from going into my face and preventing disease. And if you didn't do that, well, I don't know why. I don't know why people aren't thinking critically. I don't know why people aren't going, well, they say there's an environmental disaster going on. They usually soft pedal this stuff. Oh, nuclear's safe. Oh, it's the cheapest thing you could do, which is all lies and wrong. It's not safe, it's not cheap, and its nuclear power is horrible. And it leaves a ton of pollution for 100,000 years, longer than all of the written history and humans and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, so my point is that, government usually soft pedals. And so the fact that and of course, Trumpster was trying to soft pedal. And I don't really like to use his name because I do kind of like if you read the books, The Clan of the Cave Bear, my sister had them and I read them one time. And when they decided that she was no longer part of them, they just acted like she was dead. And that's kind of how I feel about the current administration. They've been kind of walking through and just acting like they're not there anymore. Just ghosts walking around. But anyway, so that's my deal about masks. Protect yourself. Protect yourself from environmental pollution. This is working. I'm going to play a YouTube video from my YouTube channel. And I'm very excited about that because I can do that now with this system. And again, I'll brag about the system as soon as I can get this the right colors for the right green screening, the right intensity and all of that. And of course, it's so close here. Sorry, so close to. This should have been on 2 hours ago and I wouldn't be on it. But anyway, and so here I'm in my ship. And so tonight is Sunday and I should have been a little bit, more apropos, more of a relaxed situation here. This is nicer. I've got my aquarium rolling, and we could then talk about controversial subjects. And I would love to bring up tons of them, like, border fences, and I'd love to bring up environmental issues and political issues and immigration issues. I don't understand why people don't want people to immigrate here. I mean, I want people to immigrate here because I'm 60 and I've got 5 or 6, 7 more years before I retire, and I'd like to have enough workers working to be able to pay for my Social Security. Because I know my Social Security that I've paid in isn't going to go to me. They don't hold LaVerne dollars and say, well, when LaVerne gets done, we'll give him back his dollars. No, my money went for my parents' retirement. And their money went for their grandparents' retirement, and so on and so forth. I mean, when it started, there was nobody had savings. You had to start somewhere. So they went, well, how we'll do this is the people who work will pay into Social Security, and we'll use that to pay the people currently who need Social Security. And it was a poverty thing about, you don't want your grandma poor, you don't want your mom poor when they get old. So that's what that's about. And so I really need people to allow immigration, because we're not replacing ourselves. We've got, we're 1.6 or 1.5 now. It just keeps getting less and less. Not even 2 people per couple. So, and that's with the current immigration. So, I don't want to be the big bunch of population with this little population underneath it trying to support it, and them going, well, they're old geezers, let them die. No, I would rather have a bigger population at the bottom where they're successful and wonderful and paying in, and then I can retire and get my Social Security. And that's the whole reason for immigration. I'm very, very selfish. I try to do things that are best for me, like clean air and clean water and breathing clean stuff. I try to do the things because I know that if they're good for me, they're good for everybody. Clean air is good for everybody. Immigration is good for Social Security. There's lots of things that tie together that are necessary to function so our society can continue functioning. I know all these people protesting immigration, they're not going to continue working past retirement. They're not going to support me in my retirement. They're my age. They're going to try to retire, and then there's not going to be any money, and then who are they going to blame? They need to blame themselves for preventing immigration when people want to come here. And why do you not want a country where people want to go? I don't understand that. We used to brag about our country. People say, I'm proud of America. And I ask people, what are you actually proud of? And no one can tell me. I used to be proud that people wanted to come here, that they were excited about coming here, that they thought America was the land of promise and the rest. And so, why would you want America not to be that? Oh, you want to be some dumpster that nobody wants to go to? No, you want to be the most attractive country in the world that everybody can't wait to get to. And that's what I would think you would want. But hey, who am I but some crazy guy who thinks that the country should be a great place to live instead of people arguing about paper masks and then rushing to get a shot. I'm going to continue to wear my mask. That's my vaccination. I can wait for the shot because, well, I'm not in any risk group. They don't have enough for everybody anyway, and I wear a respirator around humans. So, I can wait. I have my vaccination, and when you're wearing a respirator, it's 100%. It's 97%. It's much higher than the vaccination. 97% of the stuff will not come through here. So that's a much better situation than getting a 95% vaccination. But anyway, so enough of that nonsense, and I want to play this video. Again, like I said, this is a big test. It's all working now. I don't know. Lots of little things along the way. I do think I know, but I might not know. I'm just trying to figure stuff out. And so let's get over here to this, and then we'll start this video here, and I'll go ahead and take it. I hope that the sound comes through. I do not know if it will. Let me see something here too. I might be able to. Let me see, audio. Yeah, well, it says it's on screen capture, so we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm going to put my headphones on and give it a shot. So here we are. I'm going to play a YouTube video for you. It's about hydrogen. It's about hydrogen and solar and wind, and it's me back in 1990 demonstrating how I want the future, how I still want the future. Not 1 second of this video is wrong. Now, I still want this video. The only difference is instead of burning hydrogen, we would probably use a fuel cell, which I didn't know about at the time when I'm doing this presentation, because I'm burning hydrogen in this presentation. But anyway, it's me at Earth Day 1992. Me at Omaha Earth Day, and advocating all the things that I'd like to see, and I'd currently like to see. So here we go. Let's do it now, and take it away. Well, that's not working, and I'm not getting the volume through, and so that is not going to work like that. All right, now we know. We tried. Let me see something here. See if I can. Audio source. System capture, web stream 1. What is a screen capture? What is screen capture? Well, okay, I guess it's not going to work out. Anyway, we gave it a shot, and we will go back to me and the old aquarium. There we go. Are we still going? Yep. And I'm going to have to shut this off. I'm going to have to figure out how that works. I can do a screenshot, but how do I get an audio? That'll be the next thing. So I would have shown you burning hydrogen. I would have showed you my situation, but it didn't work the way I thought it would work. And we don't need these on. And so that's the way that went. And I could show you other things possibly. Let's see if I got anything up here that might work out. And we got some photo shows. We got other things. But anyway, hey, you could go to Redbubble and purchase our artwork, and you could also go to Adobe Stock Photo and purchase our artwork. I'm supposed to be rattling on about advertising too. I'm supposed to be showing that. Hey, maybe I could pull up some of that and see what's going on with that. Let's give that a shot. I mean, you only live once. You might as well do this on live television, right? And of course, let me see if anybody's saying anything to me. No one's saying nothing to me. There's no comments. Why would there be a comment, for God's sakes? Yeah. I don't know where people. Excellent condition though. It's working out good, which is good. There we go. Yeah, no comments on either one, so there's that. Probably nobody watching them. It don't matter, because it's all practice. Sunday nights are going to be the chill time. Today I obviously talked about immigration, which I might talk about more of. And what can you do? Let's get up one of these photo shows here. All right, now let's see if we can do something fancy. Screen capture, and let's take it. There we go. So these are some lovely photographs that I took down at the 10th Street Bridge. It was on a foggy morning, and I was just driving along, and I thought, hey, just take some of these images. And so there's some foggy morning images, and that's fun, I think. And this is some of the stuff I have on the Adobe Stock Photo is photographs. I have lots of different photographs on Adobe Stock Photo. So, I can't be yawning. It's getting late though, probably. Oh, it's 9:43 at night, so no one's watching this. Everybody's in bed. But I will have more interesting shows and going on because I have been taking lots and lots of notes. Let's take a look here. Yeah, this is stuff about the lead smelter, multiple segments, the stuff that makes me mad. I'm going to have a segment, that stuff that makes me mad. And so that's what I'm going to be creating, a segment that'll be doing that. And because lots of things make me mad. And I do a show about how I'm making a living from the smartphone. That's a good one. I can talk a lot about that because I'm making my entire living off the phone. Nice electric car show, which I can talk about because I was part of the early GM electric car program, and as a person telling them what kind of car I'd want, what kind of electric car, and I supported that and had their literature and all that good stuff. Anyway, there goes that. But that's a lot of fun. There might be music. Let's import that. Let's see. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and testing. Well, there's that. I just wanted to share those images with you. That's all the kind of artwork that you can get off of Redbubble. And that's where I have that artwork. And the photographs I have on Adobe Stock Photo. You just look for LaVernes Tran, LaVernes World. I started those many years ago. So Redbubble's LaVernes World, but Adobe's just LaVernes Tran. So I have Adobe, I Shutterstock, and you can go and purchase my photographs. I'm going to be uploading a lot of my photographs over to Redbubble. That's something I got to deal with still. I've got some work up there, but not nearly enough to really fulfill the Redbubble desire there. And so I just that's what I did tonight. The work, showed you some photographs. I tried to play a video from the YouTube. It took me 4 attempts to get this thing to stream. It's now been streaming now for how long? We're at 28 minutes, so I'll probably stop this at 30. And I was trying to figure out what else I could say or do here tonight. This is Sunday night. This will be a regular program every Sunday night. It's called LaVernes Worldview, and I will be discussing hopefully many fun and exciting issues and try to bring some sense to things. I feel like 2020 was when we got our vision. We got clear vision in 2020. And now 2021, we even get better vision, and we start to make the world a wonderful place. And the new administration will need help with that. And we need to rally the troops and get our solar panels put up and get our wind turbines put up and get our hydrogen and electric cars all made and out on the roads. I mean, just think how silent an entire city of electric cars would be. That would be awesome. You know, all the vehicles, all the transportation is just electric. All you hear is a whirl or maybe not even that, just the wind going by, whoosh, you know. Our cities would be so much more silent, so much more quiet. And why would we not want quieter cities, you know? People go berserk in these noisy, clangy cities. You can't sleep, you know, airplanes flying over, trains going by, all this, you know, horns honking and all this stuff. So, you know, it can drive you crazy. So why would we not want electric cars? And why would we not want, you know, a more sophisticated future? You can't be afraid of it. Efficiency creates more wealth. We'll talk about that a lot, about efficiency. I've got lots and lots of discussions about efficiency because it always makes more people wealthy. And it creates a wealth not just among the few, but across the board. So trust me, the cell phone is a lot more efficient than all the systems it's replaced. So, you know, and sure, we lost jobs, but that's just not true. The truth is, whenever efficiency happens, actually more jobs get created. They're just new and they're different, and that's the only thing. It's not less. We went from steam engines, you know, to diesel, to now oil and gas, and now we're moving to electric and hydrogen and all this other stuff. So just moving along the technological trail, and we need to, you know, put energy towards those things, right? You know, right now Elon Musk is going to the Mars and, you know, flying rockets and making electric cars. So maybe he's trying to, you know, feel better about the amount of fuel he's using to get to Mars. I don't know. But the point is, you know, we can bring along technology and not be afraid of it and not freak out on it and not create a bunch of conspiracy theories around it and know that it's probably for our better good. But people are like, oh, our better good, you sound like a communist. Well, you know, I'm sorry if I want people to live a good life. I don't think poverty is a way of life. I don't think poverty is art. I don't think poverty is, you know, something that we strive for. You know, I think improving our society, improving the ability of people to live in homes, improving the ability to afford to live in homes because the electricity is coming from the sun and it's such an efficient home, it's not using that much power. You know, I mean, those are the kinds of strategies we can get in place to create more wealth for the individual. So that's what our goal here is. Where are we at now? I think we're about 31 minutes and 29 minutes on this other one. So I'm going to say arrivederci, and which is probably not correct in any way, shape, or form. And trust me, I don't think it is either. But I will be here running along. And so I want everybody to have a groovy day, and thanks for, if you've seen this live stream on one of the YouTube channels or the Facebook channels, that'd be great. You can comment. I know I'm just rambling on about nonsense right now. I think some of it's important, but really this is about getting the show up and running for January 2021. It'll be the first weekend. Be a Saturday morning show with cooking and music, Sunday night show with controversial subjects and probably some music and art, and me hawking my art to try to sell it and stuff. So anyway, and we will bring on guests, and because we can call people and send them links, and they can come on with their cell phone cameras or their laptop cameras or whatever, and so we can get experts on subjects and things. And but I have to get it working and working consistently and working so I am super knowledgeable. So you'll see me do this some more before January 2021. Hopefully by January 2021 we will have the kinks worked out of the show. But creating this kind of a show, I know I was going to tell you I was going to leave, but creating this kind of a system and a streaming thing that'll work. I'm broadcasting to multiple places. It's taken some effort, and that's okay. I really enjoy it. It's fun. It's a hobby of mine to have photography and video in my life. I've had it since I was in 5th grade. I got my first camera, so I've always had this heading towards this moment to be able to live stream shows or show my artwork or talk about subjects I want to talk about. I'm free to do whatever I want here, and that's wonderful. So I think I got it going. You probably hear the dishwasher on the other side of the wall, and hopefully that won't be part of the future show, but whatever. I could have had it quiet on the set, but I just figured, since I was failing at even getting this thing on the air tonight, just to roll with it. And also I'm testing too to see if you can hear that through the wall, if I need to put some dampers on the wall or what I need to do to maybe make it quieter in here or whatever, but and see if this comes through, see if the rumbling comes through of the dishwasher. But anyway, so there I am. I'm done for the day, I guess. I'm past the 30-minute mark, and and that's it. So you guys have a great day, and put your masks on, stay safe out there, act safe, stay safe, be safe. Nobody wants to get sick. Nobody wants to get sick and then go, well, it was light sickness. I mean, I don't find it very award-winning to go, oh, it was just so light. No, I don't want to get sick from anything ever. Okay, I don't want to get sick from any food or anything. I don't want indigestion. I don't want to have to burp. I don't want to do any of that. I'd like to live a good, clean life so I don't get sick, and that's what I hope everybody else wants to do too. So, all right, well, I'm out of here. Bye.